Hello everyone, welcome to my channel.
Sup?
Today, Megan, my beautiful co-host here, and I are going to be arguing, debating, and picking the best one-hit wonder of all time. So the original bracket, which I'll leave a link to the description below, has 64 one-hit wonders on it. We kind of decided to narrow the list down to 32 just to keep this video snappy, upbeat, fun, and safe for all audiences. Our first battle is between Stacy's Mom and Closing Time by Semisonic.
Stacy's Mom is the best song ever. It's my most played song on my phone. I listened to it for the first time in a moon-shaped chair. Stacy's Mom. All the way. You turn that on and everybody bops.
Everyone under 30 bops.
Okay, well, I'm under 30.
I'm just saying I think Closing Time has a slightly larger demographic. I mean, it came out about 5 years earlier, and it's a song about leaving a bar. I think it gets played at every wedding I've ever worked. They play Closing Time right at the end.
Everybody remembers the iconic music video of Stacy's Mom.
I don't remember the music video.
Well,
I mix it up with Bowling for Soup's 1985 way too often.
Too bad. Stacy's Mom.
All right. I'm going to give it to Stacy's Mom as well. I think it's a far better song than Closing Time. I don't like Closing Time at all. The next fight. Come On Eileen by Dexy's Midnight Runners versus Eye of the Tiger by Survivor. This is a toughie.
I just think Come On Eileen is like a great little ditty, but then Eye of the Tiger is like, let's go.
See, I think Eye of the Tiger is like a great, like, prepare yourself kind of like, I think it's like a good workout track maybe, but I mean, Come On Eileen, that song plays and everyone's dancing. No one's actually dancing to Eye of the Tiger. They're just throwing like punches at themselves in the mirror.
All right.
I'm gonna go with Come On Eileen. The next fight is Who Let the Dogs Out by the Baha Man versus Final Countdown by Europe.
Final Countdown. See, if you're not gonna give me Eye of the Tiger, you gotta give me Final Countdown. You need one of those songs to get to the next round because they're similar in feeling and emotion and sports movies. You need one of them.
What would Rugrats Go to Paris be if it weren't for Who Let the Dogs Out?
All right, listen.
Who let the dogs out? Like, that's a question. Who let them out, Megan? You're the biggest dog person I know, and you're gonna let Final Countdown steal this away from the dogs being let out?
There's an emotion that goes with the Final Countdown.
And there's not an emotion of letting the dogs run free? I actually am gonna agree with you. Final Countdown is a much better song than Who Let the Dogs Out.
Why are we arguing? Write it down, boy.
Okay. All right. Next we got Mambo No. 5, a classic one-hit wonder, which is against Save Tonight by Eagle Eye Cherry. Save Tonight has definitely been a solid song around the fire with some friends, you know.
Give it its props, but Mambo No. 5.
All right, Mambo No. 5. Thanks, Megan. Up next, we got 8675309 by Tommy Two Tone up against Don't You Forget About Me. I think these are two great 80s anthems, but only one of them is a true one-hit wonder in my eye.
I'm gonna go with Don't You Forget About Me.
I don't even think Simple Minds is like a true one-hit wonder. I mean, they had a couple other songs that were charting right around the same time as The Breakfast Club was out in theaters. And I think Don't You Forget About Me works very well as a companion piece to the movie, The Breakfast Club.
But how often do people remake that iconic scene and make the same story of The Breakfast Club? That song helped make that movie iconic, all right? And what do people do with 86721 billion? No one cares. They know the number and that's it.
Okay, but throw on your old hat for a minute and pretend you're a young teen in the early 80s, right? And you're going through the phone book and you're just having a good old time trying to find someone to prank call, But then there's a song on the radio, and it's 8675309. That's a number. So then you just type in your area code, 8675309, and now you're prank calling people. When the song was charting on the Billboard Hot 100, they had to get rid of 3,000 phone numbers across the United States because that song was so popular, everyone was prank calling that number.
But no one does that anymore. No one cares, but people still use.
And people our age don't care about the Breakfast Club.
That's not true. People are like these cult fanatics of the Breakfast Club, and the same storyline is being used over and over again with freaks, geeks, and all that other stuff.
I think Don't You Forget About Me is a better song, but I don't really think Simple Minds are a one-hit wonder. Don't You Forget About Me. We'll move on to the next round. We got Breakfast at Tiffany's by Deep Blue Something up against Kung Fu Fighting.
Now, I think in general people would want to go Kung Fu Fighting, but I want to go Breakfast at Tiffany's.
I think Kung Fu Fighting needed to be in this kind of honorable mention, barely making the list spot just because of its impact and whatnot. But, I mean, Breakfast at Tiffany's is straight up a bop. We've got Jessie's Girl up against Watch Me by Silento. So,
Jessie's Girl.
Yeah, Jessie's Girl. I hope sometime in the 2020s you can whip and nay yourself back into the hearts of many, but it's not happening today. Jessie's Girl is taking it. Up next, we got Tub Thumping by Chumbawamba up against Take On Me by Aha. This is probably the hardest one so far.
This is a hard one.
Because I think Tub Thumping is one of the greatest anthems to come out of the 1990s. I think there's a lot of like great songs that got turned into anthems, but I mean, Tub Thumping is straight up like a party song. It's about going out and drinking, getting knocked down, getting yourself back up again. And I mean, soccer teams all over Europe, that's like their fight song. You know, they go to the football game and instead of singing We Will Rock You, they're singing Tub Thumping.
All right, I'll give you Tub Thumping. Damn.
All right. Wow, I'm surprised I made a case for Tub Thumping over Take On Me. We got The Boys Are Back in Town versus I'm Blue.
Ba-ba-dee-ba-dee-bye.
But as a one-hit wonder, I think Blue is one of the weirdest Europop songs to make it here in the United States. All right, thanks, Megan.
You're welcome.
The next fight is Chasing Cars by Snow Patrol versus Had a Bad Day.
After Stacey's Mom, Had a Bad Day is the next most played song on my phone.
Is it really?
Yes.
You need to have some better days then.
Listen, I love Had a Bad Day. It's a great song when you have a great day, when you have a bad day. When you have a day, you just listen to it and you're like, well, I had a bad day. Like it's like a little snappy, happy, sad shindig.
Okay, well, thank you, Grey's Anatomy, for canceling Chasing Cars out of my all-time greatest one-hit wonder pick. But it's okay. Had a Bad Day gets it here. All right, I'm Gonna Be 500 Miles by the Proclaimers versus Rhythm of the Night. I'm Gonna Be 500 Miles is probably one of the most genuine songs on this list. It's very heartfelt.
I'm gonna give it to you because I know how you feel about that song.
Up next, we got Never Gonna Give You Up by Rick Astley versus Walking on Sunshine. I mean, the meme phenomenon that is getting rickrolled in, you know, early era YouTube, that's iconic.
That's the one.
That's such a good meme.
All right.
All right.
New Nation.
Friday by Rebecca Black up against What Is Love by Hathaway.
I think Friday is the one to go with because it wasn't supposed to be anything but a birthday present for Rebecca Black. And
Yikes. And she got publicly ridiculed for the rest of her life because of it.
And now her career is over.
She never had a career.
She had a career for a sec. Anybody here Saturday?
Yeah, it was horrible. It was a terrible follow-up. All right, up next we got Play That Funky Music versus Funky Town.
Funky Town.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Funky Town too.
Funky Town.
I just think it's a more iconic song. Bittersweet Symphony by The Verve or Ice Ice Baby by Vanilla Ice.
Ice Ice Baby.
Yeah, I mean he's kind of the king of being a one-hit wonder. And for the final song of the first round, we've got Bulletproof versus Whip It by Devo. All right, Megan, you pick it. Pick it good. Get it?
Get it. Whip it.
Yeah. Okay, just make a selection.
I appreciate and love Bulletproof.
Oh yeah, who's it by?
Don't know.
I guess that makes it a perfect one-hit wonder then. Alrighty, round 2. I think things are gonna get a lot more heated up here.
Uh-huh.
Alright, I'm glad someone's awake. For the first fight of round 2, we've got Stacey's mom versus Come On Eileen.
Eileen's got nothing on Stacey's mom. What's her name? You don't know. It could be Janet. It could be Patricia. You don't know. Stacey's mom is just Stacey's mom. And they go, come on, Eileen. No, Stacey's mom.
It was just, the words were a little too hard to understand. It was just a very catchy bass line.
That's it.
I'm gonna give it to Stacey's mom.
Stacey's.
Final Countdown versus Mambo number 5.
I'm gonna go with Final Countdown.
I'm actually gonna agree with you.
All right, hey.
It's an iconic song.
Final Countdown.
We got Don't You Forget About Me by Simple Minds up against Breakfast at Tiffany's by Deep Blue Something.
But I'm gonna go with Don't You Forget About Me.
I am too.
All right.
Wow.
Look at us.
We're
Okay.
agreeing a lot more now that this list is getting narrowed down. Don't You Forget
right.
About Me is the better song. All right, we got Jessie's Girl moving on against Tub Thumping.
I just feel like Jessie's Girl is a crowd pleaser.
I think it is too.
You can't play Tub Thumping at every event and people are gonna enjoy it. But
No.
you can with Jessie's Girl.
Well, but it's gonna be like a novelty between plays kind of song, whereas like Tub Thumping's like everyone on their feet, let's go, the game is real.
I'm gonna let you pick this one.
Joe.
I'm gonna say Tub Thumping. I get knocked down, I get back up again. Like you play that at a bar in New York City, you play it down in Jersey, like everyone gets down. So Tub Thumping by Chumbawamba.
All right, up next we got Blue
Don't know.
and Had a Bad Day.
Blue is fun, but it's just because everyone's like dabba-dee, dabba-dabba, dooby-dee, dabba-doo.
Yeah, that's way more fun than anything going on in Had a Bad Day.
And I had a bad day.
Yeah, I don't know what you were talking about in the first round a few minutes ago. You were saying that Had a Bad Day.
Turn it around. You say don't, you tell me don't lie.
I'm cutting this out. You're embarrassing yourself. Like, I feel like those two songs, like, there's not another song anywhere like Blue.
Fair enough. Give it to Blue.
All right. I'm going to be 500 Miles, Never Gonna Give You Up by Rick Astley. I'm going to have to agree with you there. And
Never Gonna Give You Up?
Never Gonna Give You Up is going to take it over I'm Gonna Be 500 Miles by the Proclaimers. Up next, we got Rebecca Black's Friday versus Lips Inc. Funky Town.
I'm still fighting for Friday.
Fighting for Friday sounds like a really good name for like a pop punk
Doesn't it?
band.
Rebecca Black is that one-hit wonder though. If you like any
One.
modern person, you're like, name a one-hit wonder, Rebecca Black. Damn.
All right.
Rebecca Black Friday.
Thank you, Joe. All right, up next we got Ice Ice Baby up against Bulletproof. This is tough, Meg. Yeah, I know you love Bulletproof, but I'm gonna have to
think
pick Ice Ice Baby. I mean,
I love Bulletproof, but I just think in general, if you put on Ice Ice Baby over Bulletproof, Ice Ice Baby's gonna win.
so.
All right, Ice Ice Baby.
This is the elite 8 of one-hit wonders of all time.
All right, let's go.
You got Stacey's Mom versus Final Countdown.
Everybody bops to Stacey's mom.
Your parents are gonna bop to Stacey's Mom.
A lot of these songs that are one-hit wonders are older because more people have heard them because they've been around longer.
Yes, but I think 10 years from now, little kids are still gonna know Final Countdown,
Stacey's
and little
Mom.
kids are not gonna know Stacey's Mom.
Stacey's mom.
Stacey's mom.
Sure.
For
Okay,
sure.
Stacey's Mom it is.
She has it.
Thank you.
Don't You Forget About Me by Simple Minds versus Tub Thumping. But like Joe was saying in the previous tiebreaker, I think Tub Thumping is a very versatile song. Can
I
be
think
both a
it's-
depressing song,
Yes.
but also an uplifting song. And
I'm not arguing. I'm going with Tub Thumping.
okay, Tub Thumping moves on. Never Gonna Give You Up by Rick Astley versus Blue. I feel like the novelty of the revival of Never Gonna Give You Up is already starting to fade. Unless you were around on the YouTube, on the internets in like circa 2007, 2008, and you were getting rickrolled. Like, you probably don't care about that song. People from the 80s don't care about that song.
But Blue comes on and you're like dabba-dee, dabba-dabba-dabba-dee.
Okay,
dabba-da.
so it's just that mindless of a song. It's a perfect one-hit wonder.
Yeah, it's mine. You don't think about it.
Speaking of mindless one-hit wonders, we've got Rebecca Black's Friday versus Ice Ice Baby by Vanilla Ice. I was just making a case for Rebecca Black being more creative and a better artist than Vanilla Ice.
I don't disagree, but Ice Ice Baby is a better one-hit wonder for strictly just going off of which one do you put on and which one is Ice Ice Baby. Well,
All right, Ice Ice Baby is moving on. Okay, here they are, finals. We got Stacey's Mom up against Tub Thumping. Megan, I hate to say it, this is where Stacey's Mom gets eliminated.
no.
You have to make one hell,
this.
Megan, you have to make one hell of a case.
Let me just play the song, and that's the case.
I got it.
We're gonna get copyright striked on our first video.
Yep.
Blue versus Ice Ice Baby. I think we both agree
Ice
Ice Baby is taking it over Blue. This is the moment you've all been waiting for if you're still watching this. If you are, I'm sorry. So we're going with Ice Ice Baby by Vanilla Ice up against Stacey's Mom. This is like your Academy Award winning speech moment for Stacey's Mom being the best one-hit wonder, okay?
Weren't you the one that was just saying that Ice Ice Baby is just a knockoff of another song?
Yeah, and I think that Stacey's Mom is actually a ripoff of Jessie's Girl. Stacey's Mom, Jessie's Girl. It's about wanting someone you can't have, but in a very, very similar way. Same chord progression, just done 20 years later. This man, off of one song, had an entire career.
So does that make him a one-hit wonder?
Yes, because no one knows any of his other songs, but the man had
But you know
cultural
his name.
impact. That's good. You know his name from one song. His name is in the title of that song.
I think
The man went nowhere.
a one-hit wonder is a song that comes on, you don't know where, how, or who, you just know the song, and when the song goes on, you're like, boo doo 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 doo, and then when the song's over, it's like, man, that was good, and you don't think about it again until the next time the song comes on.
I think Ice Ice Baby has been that
But
for 30
Vanilla
years.
Ice,
I do agree with what Meg was just saying. It's like a one-hit wonder. It's like, who sings this song again? Like, I don't really know, and no one knows who sings Stacey's Mom. Like, I could not tell you their name.
I guess Stacey's Mom's gonna take it. The greatest one-hit wonder of all time is Stacey's Mom. All right, everyone. Well, I guess you heard it here first. The greatest one-hit wonder of all time is Stacey's Mom by Fountains of Wayne. I'd like to thank Megan and Joe for being in my first video here on the newly redone Nathaniel R. Martin YouTube channel. If you like this video, please stick around for more. Were there any one-hit wonders you think we might have missed? It would be great to do a follow-up to this or some other music bracket battle. I had a lot of fun making this video, and I hope you had a lot of fun watching it. Thanks.